Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jenny. Today's video is going to be another mini collective haul with a handful of reviews mixed in because I have had some of these for a while, but some of these are brand new. I just got one today and I'm really excited. I'm going to swatch it in this video. I'm going to do it last, save that one for last, the anticipation. So I'm going to go ahead and start with skincare. And to start with skincare, all of this is from the same brand and is from Philosophy. I have wanted to try a lot of their products. I did try one of their skincare products in the past and I liked it, but it was very expensive. So now that I have a job where I can afford to get higher end skincare, I wanted to try a few things. So I did get a sample kit, but this is not one of the samples in the sample kit. This is a full-size product. It is the Purity Made Simple Moisturizer, like the daily morning kind of moisturizer, and I've really been enjoying this. I've really been enjoying all of these products. I can definitely see a difference in my skin after using these. I do like my e.l.f., but I have been enjoying this a lot more. So I probably am going to end up sticking with this as opposed to my e.l.f. just because I have really bad bumpy skin around my jawline and I can definitely see a difference there, as well as being more hydrated but less oily throughout the day using these products. So these are really, really good products. This is full size and it is $25 and I got mine from Ulta. This is a mini, but it was not in the kit, and it is the Philosophy Purity Made Simple 3-in-1 face wash. I really, really like this a lot. It's very gentle. I really, really like the way my skin feels afterwards. It doesn't feel dry or anything. This was $11, I think, and I also got this from Ulta. Now, the next three products were in a sample kit that I also got from Ulta. I can't remember how much that kit was, but it came with the deluxe sample of the Renewed Hope in a Jar Nighttime Cream. Really like this. It's moisturizing, but it doesn't like feel really heavy. I also got the Renewed Hope in a Jar Eye Cream. It's in this little tiny tube. It is a smaller sample. And then it came with the Time in a Bottle Renew and Repair Serum, which I have used up already. I don't know that this did a whole lot for me, so I don't know that I'm going to repurchase. I'm going to test out the rest of this stuff without this in my routine and see if I feel that I need it or not, because this full size is $80. And that's a little bit too much. I don't really want to pay that. But if I start to see my skin decline, then I might pick it up. We'll see. So those were the skincare items. Now I am moving on to the rest of the makeup items that I have. I do have quite a few. I'm going to stick to the Ulta purchases first. First one I got was the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This is the smaller bottle. This was $15. I had used this a lot in the past, but really didn't want to pay that much money because the full size is like almost $30, or if not $30, I think. But I am trying out different makeup for my wedding. I want it to be long lasting. And so I picked this up, and I remember why I like this. This is so much better than the drugstore ones. The drugstore ones are still good, but this one just like cements things to your face. So this is a really good product. It is expensive, but it's worth the money to me. Next two products, actually the next three products, are from Makeup Revolution. The first two are the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I have mine in the shade F6.5. It is way too light for me. I think I'm probably going to end up returning it or just keeping it and trying it out in the winter when I am more fair. As a whole, I am not blown away by it. I feel like maybe if the shade was right, it might work better for me, but I feel like it clings to like my skin. I'm not really dry, but it makes my skin look dry. So I'm still on the fence about this. I'm going to keep testing it out and I'm going to try to get a different color. And the next is the Makeup Revolution Super Size Conceal and Define Concealer. This is the bigger tube. This has become my all-time favorite concealer. This is a really, really good concealer. And I love that the doe foot applicator is so much bigger on this one than the regular size. And I like that it comes with more product. This is a really, really good concealer. I love this stuff. This is my second tube, but my first big tube. And the last Makeup Revolution product is the Revolution Reloaded Visionary eyeshadow palette, the purpley pretty one. If you'd like to see a full review and swatches of this, let me know and I can do that. As a whole, I really, really enjoy this palette. I think the shadows are really nice. The only other Makeup Revolution palettes I've used were the Emily Noel collaboration palettes, and so I wanted to try some more, and I loved these colors. Unfortunately, these deeper shades and this bright purple, they're not as pigmented as I would hope they would be, and they take a lot of building. But as an everyday palette, it's really nice to have shades like that because you don't get like bam purple and you can still wear it to the office with a little bit of a plum feel to it. So I do really think it is a nice palette. It's just not nearly as punchy as I was expecting it to be. Just a couple more products from Ulta. While I was waiting in line, I got suckered into buying a deluxe sample of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in the shade Light Sand. It is a tinge too light for me. I just look very brightened under the eyes. I like it. It's a good concealer, but I don't know that I would ever buy the full size because I think I can get very similar, if not identical, results with my Makeup Revolution concealer, which is $10, and this is like almost $30 full size. So this is good, but it's not like something I would run out and get full size of. The next thing I got was this Eco Tools set. It was the sponge that is very dirty, I apologize, but it also came with this little carrying case, and that's what I really wanted this for. Both of these are slightly damp from this morning, but this is the regular full-size sponge, and this one's like slightly smaller, but the full-size sponge still fits in there very nicely. So I really just wanted a carrying case for these because the Eco Tools sponge is my all-time favorite makeup sponge. So I did just want something that I could travel with without it getting all smashed and dented and stuff like that. The last product I got from Ulta were the Pure Pro eyelashes in the style Diva. So I had gotten these lashes in a giveaway like last year, and they finally fell apart and died on me, so I loved the way they looked on my eyes. So I went ahead and bought them, and I'm really glad that I did because I think those are the lashes that I might wear on my wedding. I'm still playing around, but they're really good lashes. They're like $14, which is kind of high for lashes, but I think that they're good quality. So now we're moving on to things that I got from Walmart, and the ones that I've had the longest are these two Milani palettes. The first one is the 01 Most Loved Mattes. The All Matte palette has become one of my go-to easy grab-and-go palettes. This palette is gorgeous. These shades are super pigmented. They blend beautifully. They are just gorgeous quality eyeshadows. These are kind of high for drugstore eyeshadow palettes. I think these were like $15 or $16 each, which is very high. But the quality of these shadows are gorgeous. I love this palette in particular. The other one I have is the Soft and Sultry palette, which is the more cool tone palette. I like this palette. I think it's really good and the quality is excellent, just like the other one. The shades are just not something that I grab for all the time, but it is a very good quality palette. So if you're looking for a good quality cool tone eyeshadow palette from the drugstore, I'd say this is it. But like I said, these are kind of higher in price for drugstore palettes. If you'd like to see more in-depth reviews of these palettes and stuff, let me know down below. These next four products are relatively new to me, and this first one is the CoverGirl True Naked Sunsets. If you did not know, CoverGirl is cruelty-free now, which is super exciting. I love these little eyeshadow quads. I have another one from a long time ago. I was immediately drawn to these shades. I think they're beautiful, but as soon as I got them home, I immediately remembered what these reminded me of, and it is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette because it has this red, and like these shades are almost identical to that, and so now I'm like, no, I already have these. But if you don't have the Modern Renaissance palette, this is a really, really nice dupe, and the quality of these shadows are really, really nice. I have not worn them out, but I have swatched them and I have played with them on the eyes but then taken them off. So I don't really know how these shades wear, but I know the other palettes that I have wear really nicely, so I have high hopes for this one. The next CoverGirl product is the CoverGirl Flourish by Lash Blast Mascara. I have mine in the shade Black Brown. I really wanted a mascara that was more like everyday, no makeup, not like super black eyelashes, but I don't know that this is that kind of mascara because I feel like this is more on the verge of just like no makeup. It's like it barely coats my lashes, and I don't know if it's just the shade or if it's the formula, and I feel like it's the formula, not the shade, because it doesn't do anything for length. It doesn't do hardly anything at all for volume. I'm still going to play around with this, but so far this is not that great in my opinion. So the last few products are from Profusion. Profusion has recently been sold at my local Walmart. And so I picked up an eyeshadow palette, and this one is the Chocolates palette. It has that really pretty holographic packaging. It is what I use for my eye look today, and I have had this eye look on for like 8 hours, and I think it looks really good. These shimmers held up really nicely. For this look, I put all of these mattes in the crease, this in the outer V, these two on the lid, and this in the inner corner, I think, and then these mattes on the lower lash line. I do plan on doing a full face of Profusion. I do need to pick up some of the blush and contour palettes. I'm hoping to do that soon. Overall, I'm really enjoying this palette though, so I have high hopes for the rest of these shades. The last Profusion product is this Lips to Go lip set. It comes with a matte lip cream that reminds me of the NYX lip cream, a lip pencil that is also matte, and a glitter lip topper. So I just wanted to show you the box. I have taken these out and swatched them and played around with them. Overall, this is in the shade Secret, by the way. Overall, I'm not a huge fan of the shade. It's a little too pink. I'm really not into the glitter topper. It's more of just like a clear lip gloss with like 5 specks of glitter in it. So far I'm not blown away by these, but hopefully I will feel different in the update video. So make sure you like and subscribe so you know when that video is up. It'll probably be a while because I'm still hunting down the face palettes. So the last product is the palette that came in the mail today. And it is the Sultry palette. Look how pretty this is. First impressions, as gorgeous as this is, the glitter comes off on my hands, and I am not a fan of that at all, and I knew that that would happen. And if I'm paying $45 for a palette, I don't want glitter to come off on my hands. Okay, that was the packaging rant. So I do plan to do a full review, demo, and swatches like I do with all of my other eyeshadow palettes, but I really wanted to go ahead and swatch some of these because holy moly, you guys, this is a gorgeous palette. Oh. Look at the beautiful shimmers. Oh my gosh. They're beautiful. I can't wait to stick my fingers in them. Which ones am I going to swatch first? Okay, so on camera, I'm going to swatch Rose Quartz. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Bloom, of course. Let's do Dystopian, and we'll do Cyborg. Those are gorgeous. Not to be dramatic, but have you ever seen a shimmer shade that was so beautiful you wanted to vomit? Because that's how I'm just, oh, it's so good. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so beautiful. I cannot wait to play with these. The only other Modern Renaissance, no, the only other palette I have is the Modern Renaissance from Anastasia. So I am excited to use these, and I will do a video dedicated to this palette, so make sure you like and subscribe so you know when that is up. So those are all the products in my mini haul, and I hope you enjoyed the little reviews that I do have. If there are any products that I mentioned today that you want to see more in depth, more you want to see swatches, reviews, tutorials, let me know down below and I will put those on my itinerary. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to subscribe, please feel free, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.